Are we going into recession next year?
I don't think so. I mean, there are concerns, and that's one of the things that the stock market is playing off. I mean, all the action right now has been in the stock market. The currencies had their real run when they were worried about Brexit a couple of months ago. That has calmed down. That will pick up again in the new year. No, there isn't any indication. There are concerns, and there are different things. The U.S. economy is still, at the end of the year, it's probably running about 3%. So if it runs into next year,
good.
That is pretty good. Certainly,
we would have killed for 3% a couple years ago. Suddenly, people are looking at 3% like, oh, it's only 3%.
Correct. Now, are there concerns? Yes. If the Chinese and the United States do not get together, as I think they will, the two of those economies, 1 and 2 in the world, could easily power the next 2 or 3 years if they go well. Are there concerns in Europe on Brexit? Of course. Are these enough to drag the whole world into recession? I don't think so. So I think the concerns are overdone. Now, from a trading point of view, with the run-up we've had in the past 2 years, does this make some sense? Of course it does, at least as far as booking profits and all of the concerns. But as far as real worries about a recession, I don't quite see it just yet.
You know, what's interesting, too, is that Europe, a lot of worries about the Italian banking system.
Correct.
Deutsche Bank's got its issues. You know, Paris was literally on fire a couple of weeks ago.
Correct.
And yet, the euro against the U.S. dollar is still, what, 114? I don't understand why the euro has held up as well as it has.
Because I think some of the concerns there are not really the kinds of concerns that go beyond headlines.
Okay.
Yes.
In what way?
The European economy is slow, but it's not as much slower than it's ever been. There isn't any real substantial change as far as performance goes. Yes, Germany was a little bit negative in the last quarter. The Italians were flat. But this isn't out of the ordinary, and it's also not a huge change. The concerns there are future concerns, but they're not in the market.
But isn't the market supposed to price in what it expects in the future?
Yes, it is. But right till now, we are at the level which has already come down, because the euro was higher and it's gotten lower. The same with sterling. If you're looking for pricing in for future concerns, just take a look at the sterling and Brexit. You have a perfect example there. So now there isn't a future, I think, that is that much lower than you're right now. So there isn't real concern for a real recession right now. I don't think so.
Okay, that's positive news. What do you make? I know you've got a view probably in equities as well. We've got to ask everybody.
You do.
600-point decline on Christmas Eve. 1,100-point gain yesterday. Futures indicating maybe a 300 or 400-point drop at the open. Well, is that a healthy market? No.
It's a fun market, though. I speak as an ex-currency trader from...
As a currency, you're used to this. Like, that's just right. Tuesday. That's just a normal day. For equity investors,
it's a little bit...
Those kind of moves
Correct.
Are not supposed to happen.
That's true. But we have changes in the market, as we all know, over the past 20 years. There are different trading inputs going into the market right now. Everybody's going to turn around and blame it on computer programs.
Well, humans program those computers.
That's right. It's an easy answer, but it's not as sufficient to... Let's put it another way. Do you think this is a sign, as you said, of a dysfunctional market? And this, I don't think so. I think it's unnerving. But if you pile it into the overall trend, whatever it is, over the past 6 months, and then go back for 2 years, no. I don't think it's that much of an issue, but it is a little bit disconcerting.